Imagine this. While you live your life as usual, something unbelievable happens in the celestial realm. Your guardian angels, always vigilant, are suddenly surprised to hear your name mentioned in an earthly conversation. This is not common. This special moment awakened in them a deep and unique feeling. And the most surprising part? Someone here on Earth felt this impact too. Your name recently appeared in a conversation. Maybe it was by chance, but with an intensity no one expected. The person who mentioned your name found themselves immersed in a whirlwind of emotions. They thought they knew exactly what they felt for you, but upon saying your name, they were overwhelmed by the intensity of new feelings. It was as if, by pronouncing your name, they had opened a box full of emotional surprises. What started as a trivial conversation quickly turned into a profound discussion about you. The words and feelings revealed showed that there was much more hidden than they had imagined. At this moment, the angels smile, watching this emotional discovery. They see it as a sign, a spiritual connection that transcends the ordinary. Perhaps it's a moment of reflection for you as well. What does this mean in your life? How will these newly discovered feelings impact your path? Your guardian angels want you to know they are always by your side, guiding and protecting you. Maybe it's time to look within and discover feelings and connections waiting to be explored. Remember, the universe works in mysterious ways, and your angels are always whispering advice and love to you. Have you ever felt that surprise when something unexpected happens and changes everything? That's exactly what happened to them, a complete turnaround in feelings, something they can hardly explain correctly. Last Sunday, your name came up in a conversation, and since then, they have been on an emotional roller coaster. Always so careful with their feelings, now they find themselves at a crossroads. This sudden change caught them completely off guard. They have no idea how or when this transformation began, but one thing is certain. The more they talk about you, the more their feelings intensify, gaining unexpected strength and depth. They are lost in a sea of emotions, not knowing how to handle it all. It seems that all this time, they were hiding their true feelings, perhaps even from themselves. You know how sometimes we close ourselves off, afraid of getting hurt again? They may have done that with you. The feelings were there, bubbling beneath the surface, but they didn't let them emerge. They became so good at deceiving themselves that they didn't realize what they really felt. But last Sunday, something changed. It was as if a switch had been flipped inside them, bringing all these feelings to the surface at once. Suddenly, they found themselves in a new light, realizing feelings that had always been there but were hidden. Now, they think about you, feel things they never imagined they would. What they will do with all these new sensations, only time will tell. But one thing is certain, the mention of your name that Sunday triggered something powerful, a wave of emotions they don't know how to control. They are living through a whirlwind of emotions, as if suddenly everything sped up from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye. This abrupt change in their feelings shocked them. Imagine one day everything is calm, and the next day your heart is on an emotional roller coaster. That's exactly how they feel now. Gradually, they begin to realize that maybe these feelings aren't so new after all. Maybe they were dormant, hidden in a corner of their heart, waiting for the right moment to awaken. And this shock, this surprise, made them stop and reflect. What does this all mean? Where do these intense feelings come from? They are afraid, yes, because such changes are fresh, but along with fear comes a wave of excitement. It's that feeling of exploring something new, unknown. These new feelings, although frightening, are also exciting. They bring a new color to their life, a new rhythm to their heart. They are in this moment of discovery, between the fear of the unknown and the excitement of what is to come. It's like being at an emotional crossroads, trying to understand these new sensations that have invaded them. And in the midst of all this, your name is there, at the center of these thoughts, pulsing with an energy they have never felt before. They always had a special admiration for you. They saw in you a unique beauty and a welcoming personality that always attracted them. They respected you, valued you, but until now it had never turned into something deeper, a romantic attraction. At least that's what they thought. Now, with the emergence of these new feelings, you might feel confused. How didn't I notice this before? You might ask yourself. But see, it's not the time to doubt yourself. You have always been an attractive person, worthy of love and affection. It's normal that sometimes people don't notice what's right in front of them, especially if they feel unworthy of something so good. This sudden change in their feelings says more about their insecurities and the barriers they built than about you. Since that Sunday, when your name came up in the conversation, they were forced to face their feelings, to look at them directly. It was like a light turned on, revealing something that had always been there but was hidden behind their own barriers. This revelation is a moment of introspection for both you and them. For you, it's an opportunity to see the impact you have on others, even without realizing it. For them, it's an invitation to explore these new feelings, to understand where they come from and what they really mean. It's a moment of discovery and understanding that sometimes love and attraction can be hidden in the most unexpected places. These feelings they have for you are not just a physical attraction or a momentary excitement. It's something deeper, a feeling that took time to form and be perceived. It's not that they weren't attracted to you before, but these feelings grew silently until they became so intense that they could no longer be ignored. Now, they are facing this unexpected reality, and it has left them in shock. This surprise might cause him to pull back a bit and behave differently around you. He's trying to understand how and why his feelings have changed so drastically. He thought he knew exactly what he felt for you, but now he realizes he was mistaken. This process of recognizing and accepting these unexpected feelings can be complicated, potentially resulting in strange behaviors and moments of distance as he tries to process everything. It's as if he's trying to rediscover himself, understand his own emotions, and how they fit into the relationship he has with you. If you notice him acting differently, trying to distance himself, or appearing confused, know that this might be his way of dealing with this sudden wave of feelings. He is on a journey of self-discovery, trying to understand these new emotions that have emerged. He needs time and space to comprehend what all this means, not just for him, but also for the relationship you both have. In this moment of reflection, he thinks a lot about you. Despite the initial confusion and shock, there is also great excitement about what these new feelings might mean. He imagines the possibilities, dreams of what could happen if these feelings were shared and reciprocated. However, with this excitement comes a natural fear, the fear that if he acts on these feelings, things might not go as planned. He worries about making the right decision and not ruining the special relationship that already exists between you. He is trying to balance enthusiasm and anxiety, navigating between the excitement of exploring something new and the fear of losing what he already has. He feels the need to act carefully, reflecting on each step. The desire to preserve the connection you have is deep, but he also wants to explore these new feelings. He is at an emotional crossroads, where every decision seems laden with meaning and potential. He lives this mix of feelings intensely, trying to find his way through this emotional whirlwind. He wants to move forward, explore what he feels for you, but wants to make sure he does it the right way. He doesn't want to rush things or make mistakes that could negatively affect what you already have. If you notice him being hesitant, thoughtful, understand that this is part of his process of dealing with these new feelings. He is on a journey of self-discovery and understanding. He thinks carefully about each step because what he truly desires is to preserve and maybe even strengthen the relationship he has with you. You have become a very important person to him, to the point where he is cautious not to act impulsively or make hasty decisions. He doesn't want to do anything that might scare you or complicate the relationship that already exists between you. So, there is no reason to panic or worry. You haven't done anything wrong. In fact, simply being who you are, you have repeatedly shown that you are an amazing and pleasant person to be around. You have earned an important place in the hearts of many people. When he talks about you, it's always with a sparkle in his eyes, with passion and intensity. This wouldn't happen if you weren't a truly special person worthy of such feelings. Receive this message with an open heart and trust in your truth. You are loved and appreciated. Even if things seem a bit uncertain now, they will become clear soon. Your life is heading in the right direction. The most important thing at this moment is to stay calm and let things unfold naturally. Trust in the process, in your path, and know that things will fall into place as they should. This is the beauty of life and relationships. Sometimes they take us down unexpected paths, but there is always something precious to learn and experience with each turn we take. Allow yourself to live these moments, trusting that you are exactly where you need to be. Absorb these words with your entire being, letting them resonate deeply in your mind. The universe always wants the best for you and will ensure a positive outcome, regardless of the choices you make. By saying, I accept my destiny and everything the universe has to offer me, and by typing E100, you claim this message and open your heart to the blessings coming your way. Join this movement of positivity by leaving a comment that can uplift and inspire other viewers who might also need a bit more light in their days. Remember, every act of kindness contributes to a larger cycle of good energy and positive karma. Together, we can elevate ourselves and generate waves of good vibes. Stay tuned for the next messages that will arrive in a future video, bringing more insights and advice. May God and the universe illuminate each step you take, filling your journey with peace, love, and faith. Amen.